Hello everyone, and today I will be showing you guys which is the best SUV to drive in ERLC. Now before we get into our video, please like and subscribe and show me your support, and let's don't talk too much and get into our first SUV. So this is our first SUV, and as you can see, this SUV looks pretty old, and in fact this SUV is the cheapest SUV in this game. It costs like I forgot. I think it's around like 10K or something, but it's pretty decent. It's very slow. The handling is zero. I can't even turn with this thing, but it looks pretty realistic to real life, so I pretty like it. I use this car a lot on role plays, so I can pretend this is real life. So yeah, and if we test drive it, this is the lighting. It's pretty good, and these are the blinkers, which are normal. And if we check this SUV stats, it's actually not that. It's kind of bad. Horsepower, this is the horsepower. Okay, so the price, okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah, and this is the horsepower. I don't know what that is. I know what horsepower is, but I don't know how to tell you guys what kind of horsepower this guy has. But yeah, this is the cheapest SUV, and it's the 2002 Chevrolet Tahoe. And let's go test drive it. So as you can see, it's pretty hard and heavy, as you can tell. It barely stops. I have to stop right here. Okay, so let's see how it turns. Okay, it's very heavy, as you can see, and you turn again. Okay, it's pretty hard to handle this and stop. I barely can stop. So I'd give this car like, I don't know, like 3 out of 10. I mean, the price is very good, but I wouldn't recommend buying this. I would just buy the Chevrolet Impala since it is free. Actually, the Chevrolet Impala is better than this car, so yeah. So let's get into our second SUV. So our next SUV is a newer model of the Chevrolet Tahoe. Now, the one we just saw back there was the 2002. I don't know which model this is, but it's the newer version. And as you can see, I made it all black since it looks good. And it's actually better than the 2002 Tahoe. And these are the lights, which is normal. Yeah, it's okay. But here's the thing, the blinkers you can't see from the... I don't know how to say this, but you can't tell the blinkers. So this is the new Chevrolet Tahoe. It's not really new, but it is the next SUV, and it is pretty cool. I made it all black. These are the lights. These are the blinkers, which is amazing. I still got the Halloween plate since I don't drive this. And the handling is not that bad, but it's still pretty hard. Yeah, it's basically the same thing actually. Yeah, it's even worse. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Okay. So the handling is even better. Not really. But yeah. So this is the next Tahoe, I guess. It's pretty good. It's not good at handling. Don't trust me. Don't buy this. It's not really worth it, but it is good for FBI or agent role plays. So our next SUV is actually a Jeep, and it's red colored. I don't own this. I just bought it right now. Since it's a private server, it won't save, so I'll get my money back. But yeah, so this is the car. It's pretty realistic, and yeah, I use it a lot at border role plays. I don't know why. And this is the light. This car is amazing, but the handling is the worst part. Look, I barely can turn. Look at this. The car is about to flip. Look. Look. I mean, it is alright, but see, it flipped. It's not really a good car to handle. You can use this for role plays though. It's very slow. It's very realistic, which is amazing. And oh yeah, these are the blinkers. I can't really see this blinker. That's why I don't drive this. But if you zoom in, you can. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Okay. And these are this blinker and stuff. I don't know. And yeah, this is the Jeep. Now, I'll have to give this car a 4 or no. Yeah, 4 out of 10. It is realistic. Never mind, I'll give it a 5. Yeah. It is realistic, but it's pretty hard to handle. And I forgot the Tahoe. I'll give Tahoe 4 out of 10. So our next SUV is a Hummer, and all I can say, this is the most hardest thing to handle, even in real life and in game. It's so heavy, and it just looks big. Well, it is super realistic. That's what I like about this car. It's got chains, a back tire, and stuff. This car is very good at soldier role plays, army role plays. So I use it for those. I don't really drive this car. Again, I bought it right now, so I'll get my money back soon. But these are the mirrors, are pretty amazing. It doesn't give out reflection just like the Bloxburg mirrors, but it's pretty cool. And these are the lights. Are pretty decent. The lights are pretty decent. These are the blinkers. I love their blinkers. It's amazing. And here's the bag. Amazing. And this is the hazard. Okay. So if we test drive it, as you can see, it's worse than the 2002 Chevrolet Tahoe. Look. I barely can turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Turn. Yeah, it's not good at handling, trust me. So I wouldn't buy this car unless you're very good at role playing. Then I would buy it, but maybe in a private server, so you don't regret it. And yeah, I'll give this car 5 out of 10 since it's very good at role play and it's realistic. The reason why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because the handling, but everything else is amazing. So this is our next car. This car is a Jeep Wrangler, and it's very cool. I really love Jeeps, but it's not my favorite car. It is realistic. It barely gets updated, but it's amazing. It looks good. It doesn't need updating. Well, I wish you could take off the tire, but I don't know. it's probably hard to do that. So yeah, this is the bumper, this is the fenders, extra tire in the back. It is convertible in real life, but since it's a game, it doesn't. And I love the mirrors. I love how realistic it is. And yeah, if we go test drive it, before we test drive it, here are the lights. Amazing lights. I really love them. I don't like the back lights since it's only square, but since the front lights is like, I don't know, circle, I kind of like it. So these are the blinkers. These blinkers are amazing. I just noticed that I've never driven this car or bought it, so yeah. And these are the hazards. And if we test drive it, it's actually pretty good. It's not that bad. It's better than all of the SUVs we tested so far. It's better than those. But still, it's kind of hard to handle, but it's better than those, so yeah. I'd give this car a 6 out of 10. It's pretty good. I don't know, it's just hard to handle, and I barely see it on the roads. This next car is probably one of my favorite cars in the game, since it's very good at handling and off-roading, and it's pretty realistic. And let me show you guys. So it has got 4 seats. I don't think there's a back seat, or yeah, I don't think. Oh wait, there is. So it's 4 seats, but it has 2 doors. It has a trunk. It has a spare tire. And it's pretty amazing at handling. I would say this is the best SUV to handle. And let me show you guys what this car can do. It's pretty amazing. It can climb mountains, which is perfect from running away from cops. So that's why I love this car when I became a criminal. See? It was like easy work for this car. Look. It does like it's nothing, but now it's stuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is the Ford Bronco. It is worth buying. It's $65K game cash, and I say it's worth buying. I would buy this if I really needed it. Yeah, it's amazing. For running away from cops. The next car is a Dodge Durango, and I say this car is pretty good. I would like the developers to add a wide body of this version because I wanted to match with the wide body Hellcat. But the handling is amazing. Oh my gosh, I've never driven this. It's so amazing, wow. Yeah, it's probably the best handling SUV. I might be wrong. But I'll start driving this more often. Yeah, it's amazing. So here are the lights, the blinkers, hazards, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And I would give this car an 8 out of 10. And the Bronco, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. So our last SUV is the BMW X5, and the reason why this is smoking is I was in a police chase and the police literally set my car on fire and now it starts smoking. So it's pretty good. These are the blinkers. I don't like these type of blinkers. I want it to be more realistic. These are the hazards and these are the lights. And it's a pretty decent car. It's not good as the Durango at handling, but it's pretty decent. I really love this car. I'll give this car a 10 out of 10. It's worth buying. It's pretty cool, pretty realistic. And you can act like an FBI or an agent. Oh my god, now it's on fire. Okay. Well, I'll give this car a 10 out of 10.